Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
And I'm Richard Masably.
And here we go with our show somewhere. This is our first show in March. Hard to believe it, March. It's still
it's almost summertime.
Hopefully it gets
almost
warmer.
Summertime. Maybe it won't snow this week. We'll see. News and Community Bulletin Board. Adele is on assignment, so we'll be filling in for her tonight and doing her It's Easy Being Green segment.
Right.
One of these days we're going to sing that. Our CBB, Rich is here with his reviews. What's up, Rich?
Hey,
Oh, I
Rich.
got good stuff here, boys.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Always good.
News for seniors, and then James Behringer is doing a commentary, and that'll wrap up our show. But before we begin, here's a social media reminder from my partner here.
Absolutely, Craig. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. And also check us out on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
You bet, Daniel. Okay, here we go. News for seniors glasses.
Already?
Wonderful. That's what it looks like. Here we go. Well, by now, of course, we hope you're all aware that we've had a lot of snow here in Arlington. For most of us, that meant shoveling, but not in the area near Lexington Street and 26th Street North. John Pollard, a resident in the area, has been helping the community by plowing their walks and driveways, and we're sure that there are others out there that we can thank for being a good neighbor and getting out and doing some shoveling for their neighbors. But John's efforts were brought to our attention, so we all want to say thanks, John, for being a good neighbor and shoveling your neighbor's walks. Everyone appreciates a helping hand with that shoveling. Thanks to John.
Thank you so much, John,
Good
for
job.
your hard
Keep
work
shoveling.
and dedication.
Hopefully it's
yeah.
over for this year. Daniel.
Hopefully it's over, yeah. Well, Terry Holzheimer, director of the Arlington Economic Development, died on Saturday, March the 1st of a heart attack. To read Terry Holzheimer's official biography, visit the Arlington County website. Craig.
All right, Daniel. Okay, thank you. And in the wake of Mr. Holzheimer's death, Arlington County Manager Barbara Donnellan appointed Cynthia Richmond as acting director of Arlington Economic Development. Ms. Richmond, who is 58, has been the deputy director of AED since 2005. The county will start a full recruitment process for a permanent replacement. Daniel.
Well, Craig, Petra Milchika of Arlington Mill, Grace Burgess of Washington Lee, and Miles Taylor of Wakefield High School scored big in quote-unquote Poetry Out Loud, a Virginia Region 4A competition. The competition took place on February the 5th at the Wolf Trap Foundation for the Performing Arts. Each year, 2 students are selected from the regional competition to move on to the state level. Petra Milchika, placed first in the regional competition, and Grace was the first runner-up. Both Petra and Grace will go on to compete at the state competition in Richmond on March the 13th.
All right, congratulations to
Congratulations.
those students. Information now for you extended day parents. Extended day registration for summer school started this month, as well as for the 2014-2015 school year. Parents can register for summer school online at the addresses shown on your screen. For help with usernames or passwords, call the Extended Day office, and their number should be up there, 703-228-6069. For more information, you can visit the website www.apsva.us/extended or EXTDAY, or give them a call at 703-228-6069. Daniel.
Well, each year, the Arlington School Board honors outstanding citizen volunteers to Arlington Public Schools. To be recognized as an honored citizen, nominees must have demonstrated a sustained commitment to APS for at least 5 years and dedicated significant time and energy to a broad range of volunteer activities throughout the school community. This year's honorees will be recognized at the special reception and ceremony on Tuesday, April the 29th. Nominations are being accepted now through Tuesday, April the 1st. APS employees, as well as those who have previously been recognized as an honored citizen, are not eligible. For more information or to request a nomination form, contact the school board office or visit the APS website shown on your screen. Craig.
All right, Daniel, and this item about Arlington Public Schools March is Arts for Arlington Public Schools Month, and they invite the community to join in the celebration. This was created in 1961, and it is an annual observance to emphasize the value of arts education and to encourage support for quality school arts programs. Throughout March, Arlington Public Schools will hold a number of concerts, art festivals, workshops, recitals, poetry readings, and plays. A complete list of the events is available in the Arts in the Schools Month brochure. For more information, contact Allison Gilbert in the Arts Education Office. Her phone number is 703-228-6299, or follow us on Twitter at APS Arts. All right, Daniel and I will be back with our CBB file right after we do It's Easy Being Green. Adele is on assignment tonight, shall we say, and hopefully she'll be back with us again next week. So here is her Easy Being Green segment. Well, it's easy being green using native plants. Oh, say it isn't snow on March 3rd. Well, next year we're going to have a sit-down groundhog with Punxsutawney Phil up there for an early spring. Another snowstorm earlier this week makes it hard to imagine plants that bloom and thrive in March, but they're out there. Our native spring ephemerals are found usually close to the ground in woodlands and stream banks. They begin to bloom during the small window of time when the trees do not have leaves yet, so they can receive maximum sunlight, and by May and June, they're pretty much gone. They retreat underground until the following year. But they serve an ecological purpose, providing a vital early spring food source for many beneficial insects, especially our essential pollinators such as bees, bee flies, and butterflies to help flowering plants set seed or fruit. To help shake off your winter doldrums, watch your screen and jot down these three native plants. Here we go. Spring beauties, or Claytonia virginica, with bubblegum pink striped flowers, are an important source of nectar for mason bees and other spring insects. Some species bloom as early as February and others as late as May. Yellow trout lilies, or Etheironium americanum, hope I got that right, are among the earliest to bloom in spring with purplish-green mottled foliage and yellow reflexed flowers. And then there's bloodroot, which is Sanguinaria canadensis. Hope I got that one right. It's truly the first sign of spring and will startle you with its brilliant white flowers when it emerges from under a carpet of wet brown leaves. Not much else is blooming yet in March as a month, and March is a month for hope. Winter is fading away, and the promise of spring will become evident everywhere you look, as long as you get down close to the ground and look hard. Tune in next week to hear our expanded list of native plant sales starting on March 29th through May 24th, where you find a wonderful and unique selection of healthy native plants. Remember, it's easy being green using our very own Mid-Atlantic native plants in your garden. And that's from Adele, who sends
Thank
that
you,
in.
Adele.
We'll hope Adele will be back with us next week.
Absolutely,
for another edition of It's Easy Being Green. Moving right along now, here we go with our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file. 2014 Arlington Home Show and Garden Expo homeowners and builders and landlords can all learn about trends in home and yard improvements at the Arlington Home and Garden Show Expo. The free FRWE free event takes place from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday, March 8 at TJ, Thomas Jefferson Community Center. They're located at 3501 2nd Street South. The home show offers exhibits, seminars, and opportunities for one-on-one chats with experts on topics ranging from remodeling, waterproofing basements, adding security systems, green technologies, replacing windows, and outdoor improvements. Attendees will have a chance to win a Google Nexus 7 tablet And the first 100 attendees will receive door prizes paid for by the sponsors. That sounds like a great one.
Yeah,
Get
that
out and
sounds
check it
great.
out.
Door prizes, huh?
You bet. Daniel.
Well, join Tapin on Thursday, March the 13th at 7 p.m. at the Arlington Cinema Drafthouse for an evening of entertainment in support of our local environmental outreach. In this touching and often flat-out funny film, we follow everyman Jeb Barrier, who is admittedly not a tree hugger, as he embarks on a global tour to unravel the complexities of our plastic world. What starts as a film about plastic bags evolves into a wholesale investigation into plastic and its effects on our waterways, oceans, and even our own bodies. You can meet and talk with Baggett actor and narrator Jeb Barrier at this exclusive screening. Barry will be joined by a special guest, Jay Fazette, Arlington County Board Chairman and Tapin supporter. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and tickets are available at arlingtondrafthouse.com. Baggett, hope to see you there. Craig.
All right, some information now for from our CBB file about the volunteers providing a welcoming presence for customers at the Central Library. In the first floor area, you can greet patrons as they come in, direct them to appropriate service desk, and encourage them and demonstrate to them the self-checkout, assist and train customers to check their library accounts, and provide other information as requested. Sign people up for public PC on first floor and troubleshoot their use of the copier. They currently need more volunteers to staff their welcome desk. For more information, give them a call at 703-228-7688, and they'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, so join the welcome desk, right?
You bet. Daniel.
Well, Craig, are you a senior looking for volunteer opportunities? Do you have computer skills you can share with others? Well, teach or coach computer classes at our new site in Pentagon City. The Jewish Council for the Aging, the JCA, is looking for senior volunteers to teach and coach computer classes. Classes are designed to help seniors refresh or advance computer skills and learn to use social media. Give them a call at 240-395-0916 for more information.
All right, Daniel, and we'll be back with our News for Seniors file right after we hear from Rich Masabny and his reviews. Here's Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. There's a wonderful show at Signature Theater called Beaches. Maybe you remember the movie with Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey.
I do.
Yeah. Well, this one has Alicia Humphries and Mara Davey playing these two roles. I'll tell you, when I left the theater, Beaches, the other night, the ground was all wet outside there, and it wasn't because of the snow. It was because our own Mary Fantucci had been crying the whole time. Because it's a tear. It's a tear joker. Oop, yep. I can't even say it. Anyway, but Mary recovered, and she's back in the control room.
Be careful, she might lower your audio on that.
That's true. God forbid. The phone number for the Signature Theater in Beaches is 703-820-9771, or look up their website, signature-theater.org, for tickets and information, or just call Mary Fantucci and ask her what she thought of the thing. In 1967, Encore Stage and Studio first started bringing young people to the stage around here, particularly at the Thomas Jefferson Theater off Glebe Road there. They're doing The Secret Case of Sherlock Holmes. And I'd done an interview with the three of the kids who are in this thing. There's a cast of talented children. They're all like middle school, some just starting high school. Holmes is played by Topher Wagner, a young 14-year-old, and he had his sidekick, Dr. Watson, and played by Sam Barrett. They're trying to solve a time machine mystery. And what you end up with is people like Count Dracula and Marilyn Monroe and Tarzan and President George Washington and others. Pretty good show. It's humorous, a lot of fun. And the phone number there is 703-548-1154. Check the website, encorestage.org. It's a pretty good show. In these times of open gay and transgender options, the WSC Avant-Garde Theater company is presenting Virginia Woolf's Orlando. It's adapted by playwright Sarah Rule. It's well done gender bender, set in the 1500s through today. Actress Sarah Barker, she's Orlando, successfully moves in and out of sexual identity. She gets it on, though, with Sasha, Amanda Fostrom, together on, well, they're doing this over at Theater on the Run at 3700 South 4 Mile Run. You can see all this stuff going on. And founding member Jay Hardy's in this thing, too. Orlando runs through March 23. For more information, call 703-418-4808. Check the website at WSCAvantBard, it's on the screen.org. It's a nice gender bender, you know. You don't know who's the guys, who's the girls, really.
I like that name, Avant-Bard.
Yeah, it is. Hey, you guys ever go to the Metropolitan Opera? They have simulcasts once a month, right off the stage of the Metropolitan Opera on a Saturday afternoon around 1 o'clock. So you could see up on the screen, like I go to the Regal Theater to see this, and over in Boston, and you could actually see what the people in New York are seeing at this moment. And they're doing now Prince Igor, or they just did it this last Saturday, Prince Igor. It's about Prince Igor getting his troops together and, you know, battling. And, you know, it's not a touchy-feely kind of thing. But what I like about it is the simulcast. Just remember, it's wonderful. And upcoming, like on March 15, they got Huerta. April 5, hey, La Boheme. And April 26, Cosi fan tutte. That's a real funny thing. And then on May 10, Cerantola is actually about Cinderella. So there's pretty good stuff. But you could check them all out on metopera.org, and you can't go wrong. Now, I saw something that's even, I thought, better than Prince Igor even, or Beaches. It's really different things, of course. But I'm a nut for Mamma Mia. You know that thing by ABBA? And they're doing this now at the National Theater. It'll only be there through Sunday, but the place was crowded the other night. You know, it's just it's a good feeling show, and they got some good singers, and the music knocks you out. But I bet you know these songs. Yeah, I wrote them down here. Dancing Queen, I Do, I Do, I Do. I Have a Dream, Knowing Me, Knowing You. Mamma Mia, of course. Money, Money, Money. Take a Chance on Me. The Name of the Game. The Winner Takes It All. I mean, you can't go wrong with, try to see if you can get over to the National see Mamma Mia, and you could call them there, 202-628-6161, or check them out under www. They have all that. The nationaldc.org, and that's how you can see things. Now, my uncle here, Todd Parker, he just gave me something hot off the press. That Alice in Wonderland, that great show, Alice in Wonderland, is at Yorktown High School this Thursday, tonight, Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock, and Saturday a matinee at 2 o'clock. And I don't know what the tickets are, but I understand you can sneak in somehow. You know, if you go around the back door, whatever it is, and see you can see this show.
You probably don't want to tell them Rich sent you to do
No,
it.
don't do that. Don't say Todd Parker sent you.
Todd sent me.
That's it.
Todd sent me.
And another great play that's coming
Yeah.
up is The Lion King at the Kennedy Center, coming up pretty soon, right?
Oh, well, I think in June, though.
Yeah, oh, in June,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I think in June.
Okay.
But anyway, this is better, though. Alice in Wonderland.
At Yorktown.
Yeah,
At
that's right.
Yorktown.
Okay, so that's it for me. I hope Uncle Todd is happy.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sure he is.
Cheerio.
Good
you so
job.
much.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
Appreciate your efforts. So
Yeah.
here we go, as promised now, with our News for Seniors segment. First item, well, many new fitness and exercise classes are beginning at senior centers all around Arlington during the week of March 17. Yoga and Pilates classes start Monday. Cardio boxing, meditative yoga, and Zumba start on Tuesday.
You like
There's a Boomer Boot Camp on Wednesday, plus seated exercises, chair yoga, and Tai Chi on Thursday. Core conditioning and kukua dance workouts are on Friday. That's a good one. And in addition, there are many other regularly scheduled exercise classes and programs. They have a weight program, workouts for seniors at all of the senior centers. For more information, give them a call, 703-228-4745. Daniel.
You like the Zumba, right, Craig?
Zumba.
Zumba.
Just like to say it. I don't know if
Yeah.
I could do it or not.
It's a good word, good
It's
word.
pretty aggressive. It is.
Well, Craig, Culpeper Garden Senior Center is hosting a St. Patrick's Day celebration on Monday, that's March the 17th, at 1:30 p.m. They'll be showing a video of Ireland taken with a helicopter-mounted camera. It showcases the scenic countryside and large landscape areas. The video shows off the distinctive character and special scenic value of Ireland. This free presentation is hosted by the director of Culpeper Garden Senior Center. Just give them a call to register at 703-228-4403. Craig,
Oh, that sounds like a great one, Daniel.
good celebration.
Here we go. Another one from our News for Seniors files. Golfing for Dummies is an instructional video for beginning golfers that will be shown exclusively at Culpeper Garden Senior Center on Saturday, March 15 at 10 in the morning. The video shows how to give the basics, grip a club, how to stand, swing, use your putter, how to chip, all that stuff, and how to use a pitching wedge, and a whole lot more. This is a free, F-R-E-E, free
That's great,
presentation. Presentation. Call Culpeper Garden Senior Center to register at 703-228-4403. Daniel.
Good lessons, right?
You bet.
Well, unhealthy leg veins are a serious issue that affects 50% of women and 30% of men over the age of 50. The Center for Vein Restoration will present a free program about the signs, symptoms, treatment options, and how to keep legs healthy. The presentation will be on Tuesday, that's March the 11th at 6:30 p.m. at Walter Reed Senior Center. There will also be a leg ultrasound demonstration. Call 703-228-0955 to register. And as always, we want to thank our own Judy Masami.
Judy.
Thank you so much, Judy, for your hard work and your dedication each and every week. Correct.
All right, we appreciate it. And we'll be back for a quick sign-off right after we hear from James Behringer and a comment.
3, 2. Do men and women have equal rights under the U.S. Constitution? If you said yes, you're like 72% of the population, but you're wrong. When I learned this, I was shocked. As a highly developed nation, how is this possible? The 14th Amendment guarantees everyone equal protection, but that was intended to address racism. According to Supreme Court Justice Scalia, the Constitution does not protect women from discrimination based on their gender. The only right that the Constitution grants for men and women equally is the right to vote. That's all. A movement is heating up to change this by getting the Equal Rights Amendment, or the ERA, finally passed. In 1972, it passed Congress and went to the states for ratification, but only 35 states of the 38 needed ratified it in time. Virginia never ratified it. Since 1982, the ERA has been introduced in every session of Congress, yet it still hasn't passed. Some people say we don't need an ERA. States have their own equal rights guarantees, and federal laws grant women equal rights. But without the ERA, laws can be ignored, changed, or overruled. With the ERA, a court would review a discrimination claim using the highest standard of review, and it wouldn't be necessary to prove the discrimination was intentional. That's more protection. Also, gender equality is a fundamental human right, which should be in the Constitution. Many other countries, including Afghanistan, grant equal rights to women in their constitutions. Why not the U.S.? According to a 2012 poll, 91% of Americans think the Constitution should guarantee equal rights for men and women. For all these reasons, I can't understand why the ERA didn't pass before and why it still hasn't passed. So I don't ask why support the ERA, I ask why not. You can go to eracoalition.org to learn more. Pledge that you won't support legislators who don't support the ERA. Email your representatives to pass it. If they don't support the ERA, find out why. I'm only 14 and I can't vote yet, but when I'm 18, I know I'll only vote for those who support equality.
don't know. I used
All
to
right,
throw-
James Behringer.
Thank you so much,
Thank
James.
you, James. And a little comment there for us. That's about a wrap for this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Anything else to say before we go?
No, that should do it.
That should do it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much
crew.
for
Thank you,
watching.
staff. And thank all of you for watching. Have a safe week, and spring is on the way. Hang in there.
Yes.
We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.